Welcome back, friends and family. Today, Lowrider magazine, February 1994. On the cover, we can see a very cool looking Buick Regal called Badass Gold. And I remember that name because I admired that car. It looked so tough to me. It almost looked like, if you see like a fully tattooed guy, that Regal looked like that, all tough, all like, boah, like just cool. And a year later, what I also always really thought a year later, I think December 95, on the cover, there was another G-body and also Bill Cutlass with a cut-off roof, I think, and it also had beautiful an airbrush all around, like this one. And I just thought this is so cool. Also, in this episode, I want to talk about Casanova, and you're gonna see why. So stick tight. We're gonna talk about Casanova, and I'm not gonna go into detail how the car looks now. I'm gonna post a picture if I find one, because many people don't like how it looks now. And I just recently watched an interview with Rob Vanderslice, I think, who painted this version. He hates this version. He also painted the other version, which now everybody is not much into, I guess. But he said they will do a red candy over the whole car again, so it kind of looks like this again, hopefully. And this will be a future episode. I want to talk about George, rest in peace, Charmillo. I hope I say his last name right. I want to talk about him too. He died in 2003. That car won 98 and 99 Lowrider Euro of the Year, and then they took it apart in 2003, and then sadly George died. And I think that the Rollers Only, he was club president of the Rollers Only, that they brought the car back. I'm not really sure, but there's so many stories, there's so many rumors and stuff going on about Casanova, also how he died. I found some police record. I found something from the newspaper back then. He was shot in his house. His wife, who is here on this awesome airbrush, she said that they took the videotape. The house had surveillance. They I don't know. I don't want to go too much into that because I think it's pretty personal. So if you guys are interested, let me know. For now, let's just go and check out this magazine, okay? We are already 3 minutes in. Beautiful, beautiful Monte Carlo. As always, I love Monte Carlos. McLean's, also cool. So let's get this started. Color spoke. I don't know, I think you just slide those on. You don't change the spokes. I don't know if that's cool or not. Wow, check out that bicycle. I remember that too. I think I have that in a Lowrider bicycle magazine. To me, that was one of the first that had hydraulics in the front and the back. And that was pretty cool. This thing laid out looks really cool. Now it looks kind of weird, I know, but really cool bike. I'm gonna feature that too if I find the magazine. Crown wire wheels on a Lamborghini, crazy. Probably a kid car, I don't know, who knows. Mesa, Arizona. Wow, beautiful Monte Carlo. Beautiful. Just look at that deep metal flake paint. Nice color choice too. Beautiful. With the different candies. It looks like he runs McLean's. Man, what a good looking car. And 520s. Beautiful interior with those swivel seats. What a beautiful ride. Just simple but clean, beautiful. This good looking car. Here you can pause if you want to. You can read it. Wow. Nice detail. Midwest Lowriders. Cool, it's chopped. That is so cool. I also always love those T-birds. Are those also BL headlights? I wonder. Looks like a Blazer, but so cool. And nice wheel and tire combination. Really cool. Usually I'm not into mini trucks that much, as you guys know from my other videos, but this thing is really cool. There we have a beautiful glass house with beautiful patterns. They are Lincoln. You don't see too many of those with nice pinstriping. There, is that a Suzuki Sidekick? It's a Geo. I don't know, same car. Nice. I just wonder if they cut the roof. I'm sure they cut the roof, but the windshield almost looks like, I don't know. You tell me. I'm not really a specialist on rare Chevys like this, but the glass house really looks nice. This truck looks nice, and I love all the Midwest custom cars. I mean, they had a huge scene. If you go on the Hemp, they have this guy, OG Lil E or whatever his name is, and he's also doing like Where Is It Now, and he mostly it's 1930s and 40s and 50s cars, and like everything like Midwest custom camp stuff, and there's just so many cool cars, like stuff like this, you know. There's some weld wheels or something on that Mercury. I don't know if that's really that cool, but anyhow, that Ford is nice with Corvette teeth and dual lake pipes. That looks cool. There's another Sidekick. Wow. Isn't that a movie? I don't know. You guys tell me. More Midwest Lowriders. That car I talked about in another video. I think it's still around. It's gold. It's maybe a 71, 72 Buick with a cut-off roof, and it looks really cool. Wow. 69, beautiful car. Beautiful on those Supremes. Beautiful 52 Chevy Fleetline, beautiful. I always like those fastback cars. Love the interior. It's, you know, like a one of those cars that I like, custom Camps of America cars. You would have seen a lot of those in the Midwest in the 80s and the 90s. Huge scene and really cool scene, I think. And as I said, if you want to check the hemp, the Jalopy Journal, there's a whole thing about where is it now, and it's all just custom cars from the 70s and the 80s in the Midwest. You see stuff like this all day and really cool stuff. That engine looks like a... I like that it's all painted in one color. That's also so 90s. It looks like an Olds engine or something. I don't know. But overall, nice looking car. Has a one-piece windshield. So this is probably Oldsmobile. Nice looking car with those Lancers. Fringed antenna. 61 steering wheel. Looks nice. You can read this if you want to. Diamond wire wheels. That looks nice. Hop and Dance. Isn't that car that later was in, I don't know if it's a Daft Punk video or whatever. I think later the same Datsun, it split into two cars. The doors also would rotate, or like two cars. I mean, it spits in the middle and this thing just drives around by itself, where the bed just spins. And I don't know. You have more hoppers. I don't know why all those cars have those Weld wheels or Krager wheels or center lines. Sometimes those are center lines, I guess. I don't know why they did that. Those are really light, but I would guess, you know, they're just riveted, that they would break. But then again, aircrafts, like airplanes, are also riveted for the most. Here we have a beautiful, beautiful Impala. I think that car is still around. I think I have a feature of that too. Beautiful. 66. Nice. This thing is still around. Beautiful. Beautiful car. I always love the color combination and all the panels and everything. A beautiful car. There we have a beautiful Cadillac. This is really cool. A chopped 69. Looks cool. I wish we would have a bigger photo of that. I love chopped cars, especially like chopped late 60s and early 70s cars. They just look so cool. There we have a Camaro. Cool. There's a Honda. And there we have the badass gold from Carlos Cubano Blanco of Linwood. Beautiful. It's just crazy with all the artwork, and I love that it's all gold. Like, that car impressed me so much. It's just so good looking. The interior is awesome. I don't know if there were photos of the interior before, but it's just awesome looking car. Love the colors. That's underneath. It looks like a V6. but overall really cool looking car. I think that he owned a plating shop or something. Maybe it's even called Showtime Plating, and that's why everything is gold. A really good looking car. You can pause if you want to. Crazy. Nice setup, 4 pumps. I always loved this if you could see through into the trunk. Many show cars had that. Wow, look at this thing. That thing looks so cool. Here, sorry, I should hold this like this, so if you want to, you can read through everything. Man, I want those magazines. That's the only thing I never really collected, are all those. And now if you look how much all the teenage little magazines go for, it's crazy. Here, talking about shopped cars. Really cool. Really cool. And it's also cool that he has black wall tires, I guess on 15x7s. Maybe, I don't know. Looks cool. And the lowered hood. So cool. In Iowa. There we have a BMW E30. Not an M3. Also with a lowered hood. There we have a Camaro. There we have a 64. It's nice. There another Blazer. Wow, a chopped 53, I guess. That thing looks cool. Love the scallops. So 90s with those strips. A beautiful Mustang. Looks cool. Wow, that truck is neat. That truck is really neat. Lowered hood. And that name rings a bell, but I have to think about what. There's something with that guy. I remember that name for sure. So there we have Suzuki Samurai. Cutlass. Wow, good looking. What is that, a Pontiac? I don't know. Isn't that a Mercury? The taillights kind of tricked me. I think, or I don't know. I could be wrong. And so this is the main thing I wanted to talk, besides that awesome Regal. So everybody knows Casanova, but if you watch all the old Lowrider videos from the Lowrider Super Show and the Lowrider Tour and stuff like this, they would point out to that car as Casanova 3 and Casanova 4. I think now what we see nowadays, it's Casanova a 6 or whatever. So again, I talk about this thing in a later one and all the things like that happened maybe. And this is not even the first Nissan Datsun he had. I think if I remember right, you can see it here. He bought, in 1990, he bought a 1980 280. And then he sold that. Then he bought I don't know, a 300, and I think he crashed that. And then he bought another one, a 87 turbo in 92. And I guess this is this car. What is cool that that George, he, at the time, I think he was born 1975. He died, I think, in 2003, sadly. That I think he was 19 at the time, and by the time he made Lowrider Euro of the Year, I think he was 20, like early 20s, which is really, really impressive. Now, that being said, that car was right here. It was not painted by Rob Vanderslice, but he later painted it. I think it was featured a year later again, and I can show you some photos that I found when they painted, but I'm gonna feature the car in another video here later on. So I'm gonna do a whole series with the whole Casanova series, like I did maybe with the Hollywood Las Vegas Lowrider. So maybe you guys like it. If not, let me know. So first of all, really pretty paint. I love the wheels. I love the pinstriping, and a really good looking car. Later he had all those panels, really cool looking. I think it's 1 pump, 4 batteries. Just very clean, very simple looking car. You have some more details here. We see the cylinder here in the back. Yeah, 4 batteries, 1 pump. Pretty stock interior. Looks nice with those seats. I can, of course, if you want to pause this and read through it. I just thought it's very interesting because I always wondered, why is this car, every time it showed up, called like Casanova, and then there was like a number 3, number 4, and there are so many different versions of that car, even before, where like we talked in the beginning, that the version it is now with that multicolor paint job, many people don't like it. But as I said, Rob Vanderslice, I hope I say that right, said they gonna candy over it and try to make it this car again. And it's not something that happened recently. I think they painted that in like early 2000s, and the car was just sitting around for, I don't know, like 15 years. There are also, if you look at the doors nowadays, that was like a year later, he already had, or was, I think in 99, the doors were like, if you're familiar with the new Koenigsegg, they go out and up like this. Not like Lamborghini doors that they swing up, or Gullwing doors. They are pivoted here in the rear, so they slide out to the side and then they tilt up like that. It's kind of cool. And it still has that. Then the second time it made Lowrider of the Year, Lowrider Euro of the Year, it had those awesome seats with like a big R and O for rollers only. And it's just overall a really cool car. It's just really cool, really cool car. So there we have a beautiful Lincoln from El Paso, Texas. Looks good. It's called Bad Influence. Nice interior. Beautiful 64. Cool. Beautiful Cadillac, a Calicious, and a Chevy Beretta, I guess. Looks cool with those gold roadster wheels. There we have a Nissan. Wow, look at that. Fully loaded. Mandatory earplugs. Yeah, I guess this thing is loud. Look at all the amps. Crazy. Beautiful lineup of bumps. Nice 63. That's a beautiful 62 there. I love that color. Nice bike. Beautiful Buick Regal. Nice truck. Beautiful color combination. That gold. Is that brown or is that black? I hope it's brown or brandy. That looks cool. Wow, I think we've seen that earlier at a show. Beautiful Fox Body Mustang on probably 15 by 7 wheels. I don't know. Looks really good. Love that metal flake with some patterns in it. Cool. 15-inch statements. I wonder how wide they are. Interior is cool. And we have a nice bicycle. I used to do that. I used to park my lowrider bike if I would display it and take out the spring and you know, set it right there. It fits right in because there was the hole for the stand. That's cool. And I guess those are 16 inches. I don't know. Looks nice though. Like classic, just with the molded tank and this, like very classic. Nice looking bike. Alright, a bicycle magazine. Yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching. We have some art. That looks cool. Wow, it's nice. The mailbox, let's check that out. There are always cool cars there. We have a 69 Corvette, couple of Sentras, I guess. 67 Mustang. The wheels are cool. Cadillac, this truck. Celica. That's it. By the way, you should check out YouTube. I think most of those videos are uploaded by Lowrider magazine on their channel, and I love watching those. I mean, sometimes the quality is not that good, but you see all of those cool cars from back then. It's just cool. Those decals are cool. And of course, all the old shirts are super cool. Sorry, this is ripped. Wow, from the Lowrider Super Show. From Lowrider Japan Super Show. That would be cool to have. LA wire wheels. Okay, guys. Rear wheel. Oh, it's the Texas. They're from Houston, Texas. You can tell by the red paint. That was way cooler than those pokes they have now. Or what do you call those? I don't know. 84s. Whatever Mike Jones has. I don't know. Thanks for watching. And I hope you like my videos. Leave a comment. And hit the like. Hit the subscribe. Just hit everything. And if you like my videos, just, you know, like, share them if you know someone. I really try my best with researching stuff. I don't know like everything, and I'm sorry if maybe I mix stuff up or maybe I say something that I shouldn't say. And I just want to be respectful no matter what. And so I hope it's all okay. See you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye.